Okay.
Hi, my name's Tyler.
I'm Hannah. And I'm Paige.
And our specific purpose today is to inform Dr. Crawford on why she should donate to the Heifer Foundation by background history, proving details that state it is not a scam, and stating a few stories and statistics about the foundation. So first, let's start off by saying, do you ever imagine what the world would be like without poverty, world hunger, and a lack of quality education? In my opinion, it would be safer, it would be happier, and children would receive the education they need to start their career in the future. As a philanthropist and as your consultants, we want to donate to a worthy cause. This foundation not only helps end world hunger and poverty, it also helps improve and establish a sustainable income for families and communities. From the resources we have gathered, we have learned useful information about the foundation, along with stories and statistics to also prove that it is not a scam and is a worthy cause to donate to. To let you become familiar with the Heifer International Foundation, we will cover three important topics. We will go over the background and the history of the foundation. Next, we'll go over the information that verifies that this is not a scam. Information to prove that this is a worthy cause for you to stories and statistics about the foundation. To begin, let's take a look at the background and the history of Heifer International Foundation. Who founded Heifer International and what is the purpose of the foundation? Dan West, an American Midwest farmer, served in the Spanish War as an aide. His mission for this foundation was to provide relief by ending world hunger and poverty. It was founded in 1945, 70 years ago, and West was driven by the philosophy, teach a man to fish. So how does the Heifer International Foundation actually work? It is more than just a handout. It helps families achieve self-reliance, and the donations are picked by the actual donors. It could be from livestock to books or a year of education. It all starts with a gift. People could help with accountability, sharing, and caring. It could also help with improved animal management, help with nutrition, gender and family focus, and improving the environment, and finally, spirituality. A reason why Dr. Crawford should donate to the organization is because it's not just trying to end world hunger, but it is trying to also end poverty, improve education, and create a sustainable economy for communities by starting at the root, which is the individual of the community. Another reason that it does not just hand out money. It lets individuals pick what they would like to donate to the individuals. By providing this, it lets the individuals learn skills that can be passed on to other individuals of the community and have a domino effect.
Okay, so as we were researching the many different charities to consider for the topic of our project, we were able to come across Heifer International. Before we started picking apart the details, we needed to make sure that it was a legitimate charity. I was speaking with my family about it, and ironically enough, my aunt says that she donates to Heifer a few times a year. But I personally needed more reassurance that the charity was legitimate and that she was speaking of the same one that I was. As it turns out, Heifer International was listed on a few different validated charity rating websites, their business bureau. And we were also able to find a lot of feedback online from previous donors. Different success stories from Heifer International, so I'll share my two favorites. The first one I'm going to share is about a girl named Beatrice Bira. Beatrice's story goes all the way back to when she was 9 years old in Uganda, where struggle was prominent. She has since graduated from college, from Connecticut College in 2008, and it all started with a gift from Heifer International. So back when she was 9 years old, her family was struggling to make a living and was gifted with a goat from Heifer. By selling the goat's education, like I previously stated, Beatrice went on to graduate college. Her story became very well known and a book was written about it entitled Beatrice's Goat. It was featured in the New York and even on Oprah. Beatrice's story gives hope to many and proves that poverty does not define someone, nor is it impossible to beat. And then my next story is about a grandfather named Daniel and his two grandsons named Garfield and Mizuki. They are from a small village in Malawi where diseases were common and income is unstable. Daniel and his grandkids are very and ill, so they face the struggle of finding food daily. Sadly, because of poor living conditions and income instability, Daniel was only able to save about $14 a year. Daniel's family then received the cow from Heifer International. The family's living situation turned around, and by selling the cow's milk, they were able to save about $100 per month, which was an extreme increase from their original $14 per year. They saved enough money to build a new, stable house with a roof that didn't leak. Daniel and his grandsons were no longer malnourished, and their health improved immensely. The cow gave birth, which only increased their profits, and personally, I feel as though a gift of livestock is more helpful than money that can be spent quickly. These people beat poverty from a simple hand up, not hand out from Heifer International. Something else that especially sticks out to me about Heifer International is that not only does it help families escape poverty, but it specifically focuses on the empowerment as well. By donating to women empowerment, philanthropists and donors are able to help in many aspects. For starters, luxuries such as education are not easily accessible to those in poverty. Not only do donations help pay for education, but they also help cover general living expenses such as medical bills. Donations are also spent on livestock and training, teaching women about sufficient and take control. Heifer International Cambodia director stated that women are often the most vulnerable, and building real skills and a social capital can help lift them and their families out of poverty. According to Heifer, women make up about 70% of the world's poor. This sort of sums up why so much focus of Heifer's is spent on women empowerment. As I stated in the success stories that I shared, Heifer is able to make a big change with a small gift. Heifer International is an interesting and unique charity for one main reason. Philanthropists and donors can specifically choose what they're sending and where it is going. There's no wondering on what your donation will be spent on. And aside from women empowerment, of the following causes for donors to direct their donations to. You can choose to direct your donation to animals, or you can choose to donate to basic access to basic necessities such as clean water and send gifts that will improve health and sanitary. You can also send your gifts to sustainable farming, which helps take care of the environment that is necessary to grow crops in. Or you can send for holidays. But these following holidays to send donations for: Christmas, Hanukkah, Easter, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. For a special occasion, which is kind of like the holiday gifts, but they focus on the altogether goal of escaping poverty, and the donor can choose between the following: for a birthday, anniversary, just married, in memory of someone, thank you, or congratulations. And the last choice on where to direct your money towards would be where it's needed most. And to me, this is the most touching form of donation because the philanthropist or donor amount that they'd like to donate, but rather than choosing a certain group or cause, Heifer chooses it for you based off of need. After choosing the section that your donation will be going towards. And this kind of sounds like it would show up at a family's house in a small plastic wrap basket, but it's much more. There are many different gift baskets to choose from, such as the dream wool and eggs to sell for income. There's another gift basket called the gardener's gift basket, which provides whoever receives it with fertilizer, compost, seed control, rabbits, bees, and chicken, and they vary in price. Heifer International is worthy of donation for many reasons, and it's nice to see where your money is being spent and how it will help improve the lives in need.
There are many ways to become involved with Heifer International. You can partner with them and end world hunger. There are many businesses that partner with Heifer. One business that partners with them is Keurig. Keurig's support has facilitated expansion of project work in Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, and Peru. They focus on addressing the challenges when income from coffee harvest is depleted. Families that were once completely dependent on coffee for income are finding new ways to feed themselves and improve their lifestyle. Another business is Starbucks. Starbucks has dedicated themselves to helping coffee farmers for the past 40 years. They collaborated with Heifer International in 2009 when Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz visited coffee farmers in Rwanda. A woman suggested that a cow would help her family because it would provide her children fresh milk, better nutrition, and income. In 2014, Heifer was awarded a $750,000 grant from Starbucks to help fund the Mbozi Farmer and Livelihood Improvement Project in Tanzania, providing dairy cows and training to improve their living and quality of life. Starbucks purchased 30 cows for 30 families and provided training, veterinary pharmacy, and equipment distribution center that now benefits the entire community. Why should you partner with Heifer, you ask? Global results. They support projects and programs that make a positive long-term impact in some of the world's poorest areas. Sustainability helps us create jobs, improve income, and build hope by investing in a market-based approach to economic development. Value chain engagement. Have a presence in emerging markets and tap into resources while benefiting impoverished communities. Social responsibility. Gain positive brand recognition through joint public relations and cause marketing campaigns. World-class networks. Be a part of a coalition of change makers, including leading corporations, foundations, public institutions, and philanthropists. And public education. Engage clients and employees by working together toward the common goal of ending hunger and poverty. Heifer International also offers many opportunities to children in schools to get involved. Heifer's Global Gateway program invites you to spend a night living in one of Heifer's global villages in Howell, Michigan, or Sharpsburg, Maryland, to learn firsthand about hunger and poverty. The global villages represent living conditions in Guatemala, Thailand, Zambia, Appalachia, and limited resource refugee camps. Heifer Ranch in Perryville, Arkansas is a 1,200-acre ranch filled with gardens and livestock, including goats, pigs, llamas, and many more. You can go visit the ranch and partake in hands-on interactive programs and activities promoting sustainable solutions to global hunger, poverty, and environmental degradation. Heifer Village in Little Rock, Arkansas offers interactive exhibits that provide a stimulating and challenging educational experience to all ages. Heifer Farm in Rutland, Massachusetts helps you to learn about Heifer International and what they do, how animals help people, sustainability, and they offer programs and day camps. One program for kids 6th grade and up has them prepare a meal with limited resources and spend a night to teach them not to take shelter, food, water, and cooking fuel for granted. Heifer also offers a lesson plan for elementary, middle, and high school students. The Read to Feed program includes all the resources teachers need. The program materials include Leader's Guide, Student Guide, grade-specific lesson plans, coloring sheets, poster for the classroom, bookmarks, certificates to be awarded to the students at the end of the program, and a donation form. You can also get your church involved in Heifer International. You can turn your church into a small business. As part of a congregation, it's easy to reach out to the people for help who have the same goals and mentality as you do. You can create a display in your church where customers can browse and buy gifts that invest in a child's education, equip farmers, provide clean water, and strengthen communities. You can take part in a mission trip by taking a group to one of Heifer's learning centers. It will build appreciation for all the gifts in our lives, inspire participants to help others, teach about the causes and sustainability solutions to hunger and poverty, build relationships through unique shared experiences, connect people to the land by learning how animals and people help each other, create experiences that can incorporate into a self-led spiritual study. Heifer also provides a workshop called Feeding 5,000. These lessons can be used during Sunday school or during a church day camp or retreat. They also offer a free kit called Fill the Ark for your congregation. It is a calendar and paper bank that families use to fill with loose change for collection to help buy a cow, pig, or checks for a family in need. Heifer International is a great foundation to get involved in. Not only do they just give people what they need at that moment, but they give them the tools to help them create a better life for themselves. And so you should donate today. Get involved with Heifer International. Anything
Thank
else
you.
you want to say?
Thanks.
Thank you.